May Allah make us amongst the righteous servants. Allahumma ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Alhamdulillah, it's a great time that we continue our journey with the Quran, the main theme of the chapters of the Quran. And still, alhamdulillah, after we spent yesterday with Surah Luqman, we talked about the second wasiyah, the second advice from Luqman to his son. Okay, where's Brother Muhammad Ali? Yes, he's there. So, وَوَصَّيْنَا الْإِنسَانَ بِوَالِدَيْهِ, right? We give the man the wasiyah, the recommendation to take care of what? Of his parents, to honor his parents. Okay, just to quiz you, where the Brother Sharik was here yesterday? Dr. Yusuf was he yesterday? Okay, do not escape. I will get back to you. Brother Abdul Basit, okay, Brother Noor wasn't here, right? Okay, Hajj Wajdi. Okay, so we said we have three cases in the Quran regarding this verse. وَوَصَّيْنَا الْإِنسَانَ بِوَالِدَيْهِ إِحْسَانًا وَوَصَّيْنَا الْإِنسَانَ بِوَالِدَيْهِ حُسْنًا وَوَصَّيْنَا الْإِنسَانَ حُسْنًا in one case, right? Surah Al-Ankabut. وَوَصَّيْنَا الْإِنسَانَ بِوَالِدَيْهِ without إِحْسَانًا or حُسْنًا, nothing. وَوَصَّيْنَا الْإِنسَانَ بِوَالِدَيْهِ حَمَلَتْهُ أُمُّهُ وَهْنًا عَلَى وَهْنٍ directly. Allah didn't say إِحْسَانًا or حُسْنًا. We said, what's the difference? إِحْسَانًا, in which case? Muslim parents. حُسْنًا, non-Muslim parents. Okay? And without ihsanan or without husna, non-Muslim parents who are fighting you to leave Islam. And that's why Allah said, وَإِن جَاهَدَاكَ, I don't want to repeat that again. وَإِن جَاهَدَاكَ in Surah Al-Ankabut, لِتُشْرِكَ بِي. In Surah Luqman, Allah said, وَإِن جَاهَدَاكَ عَلَى أَن تُشْرِكَ بِي. What's the difference between لِتُشْرِكَ and عَلَى أَن? لِتُشْرِكَ, they try gently with you to leave Islam. But, they talk with you every one month, like once a month. They try to convince you, okay, then why did you leave? Can you come to the church with us? They try that way. But عَلَى أَن تُشْرِكَ بِي, they are so harsh. They might kick you out of the house. They might kick the new Muslim out of the house. They keep yelling, screaming, they threaten you, and that's عَلَى أَن تُشْرِكَ بِي in Surah Luqman. That's why Allah did not mention إِحْسَانًا or حُسْنًا at all. Because the position here, the situation here cannot bear to give any ihsan or any husna, give them the minimum that Islam told you about. But I told you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala right away, he talked about the mother. But before that, he talked about the father. What's the mission of the father in Surah Luqman? Teacher, advisor, educator, right? MashaAllah. I see you guys, MashaAllah, did well. But Dr. Yusuf didn't answer any of the questions or didn't even help Brother Sharif to answer. Okay, yes, and what about you, brother? Okay, I will get back to you. Allah said, حَمَلَتْهُ أُمُّهُ وَهْنًا عَلَى وَهْنٍ. His mother carried him what? What's wahn? Mentioned that yesterday. Burden. Yes, exactly. Brother Hamza and Brother Ashmir, mashallah. وَهْنًا عَلَى وَهْنٍ. Burden after another. And listen to this. Why Allah? That's the question now for Brother Mu'tasim. Listen. Why Allah mentioned the ayah, وَوَصَّيْنَا الْإِنسَانِ, not the believer. Why Allah said insan? What's the significance of insan? No, what's the significance of the word insan at the beginning? Yes, human being who what? Who does what? You see, Habib? Forgets. A human being who forgets. Because whatever Allah will mention here in this ayah, you definitely forgot. You do not have any memory of your mother while you are in her womb, right? That's why حَمَلَتْهُ أُمُّهُ وَهْنًا عَلَى وَهْنٍ. Okay, you might say, oh Allah, it wasn't وَهْنًا عَلَى وَهْنٍ. I see myself inside the womb of my mother, leaning on her liver, kicking the kidney, and I was a nice person inside. Okay, Allah said, no, you are insan. You will not remember. I am your creator, and I'm telling you, it was wahnan ala wahn. And so, subhanallah, some of those who are saying, you know what, why Allah did not make man to get pregnant? Alhamdulillah, say Alhamdulillah, oh Allah. Okay, why? One of the reasons why. Yes, I know it's like medically and all of this, but yes. No. Yes, I know, but not this point. Yes. He cannot handle this kind of burden. He has patience, but different type of patience. In our nature as men, when we get pain of something, we decide to get rid of it no matter what. Subhanallah, Allah made the woman with different type of passionate. Allah made women, when they get pain of something, they feel passionate towards it, starting with the menstrual cycle. Okay, the hormones of women related to passionate, even related to the time that she needs her man more than any time else after the menstrual cycle, right? Why? Why? When she gets that pain, Allah had made her that way, wallahi. She gets the pain, multiply the pain inside and turn it to passionate. Even, like, I will not go more deeper in these details. Okay. When she is in a relationship with her husband, even sometimes if she feels pain, she hugs him. She still loves him. When she is in pain during the pregnancy, she cares about the baby. Whenever she goes to the doctor, is the baby okay? By the delivery time, it's like the scholar said, it's a near-death experience, right? Near-death experience. And what is the first reaction when the baby comes out? She hugs the baby. If you are, as a man, have the same pain, you might open your stomach by yourself and get rid of the baby and cut it into halves. Wallahi, that's part of our nature. When we get pain of something, we get rid of it. We get rid of it completely. That's why I told you, the nature of women is completely different than men. Whenever you give her something, she takes it and turns it. I told you. When you give her groceries, she takes it, multiply it, and give you what? Meal, right? When you give her a house, she gives you home. When you give her a sperm, she gives you a baby. When you give her frustration, she multiplies and gives you what? No, wow. Come on. Yes, that's it. And the one of the scholars said, if you do not like what are you receiving, change what are you giving. That's a golden rule. Yes, wallahi, that makes sense. Sometimes we as men, we do not understand that this wave of anger came from these little things of frustration. The secret is that she is multiplying everything inside. She's multiplying everything inside. So Allah said, Allah talked about women, about the mother. She carried that burden after another. Can you imagine? Like if I told you, get your backpack and put it around your belly, for even just 1 week. Drive, sleep, go to the bathroom while you have this big belly on yourself. That's something like, subhanallah, look at the changes in the body, the hormones and all of this. That's why Allah said, after he said, like, وَهَنًا عَلَى وَهَنٍ, and not only this, وَفِصَالُهُ فِي عَامَيْنِ, she started to feed him for what? For 2 years. Started to feed the baby for 2 years. And whoever experienced this, like, saw that by himself, while the mom is feeding the baby, the first day it hurts. Sometimes she bleeds, right? Sometimes she bleeds while she's feeding the baby at the beginning of the days. And still, she embraces the baby and all her concern that she wanted to feed the baby. And the baby keep crying. And she does not sleep because she wants the baby to sleep. And no matter how much pain that she has, sometimes she cannot even scream at night because she will wake up the baby. Subhanallah. That's why Rasulullah Muhammad, the Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he gave the advice, O Prophet of Allah, who is the best one I need to be in his companion? He said what? Your mother, your mother, your mother. And number 4, your father. SubhanAllah, you see? Why? Why? Is it because the father is lesser than the mother? No. Because he talked here about the pain that we got too much work outside. We think about bills, we think about taking care, we are providers, we do a lot outside. But in terms of physical pain, that is something we cannot handle. Can you handle the pain of the menstrual cycle every month? No, you cannot handle this by yourself. So Allah made everyone for a certain job. Also, women cannot work that heavy work. They cannot work that work. Yes, I understand. But at the same time, look at the level that Allah and Islam gave to mothers. And Allah said, Anishkur li wa liwalidayk ilayya al-masir. Be grateful to me, be grateful to Allah and to your parents. So I understand that why I need to be grateful to Allah. But why do I need to be grateful to my parents? Why? Okay, imagine that we have a brother Amir, came to his father and said, okay, I want to pay you back. How much can he pay to give the favors back to his parents? To say to them, okay, now I am done. $1 million? Never. So the scholar said, there are some debts in life, you can never pay them back. One of them, your parents. You can never, no matter what you have done. I told you about the man who carried his mom. He carried his mom on the season of Hajj. And he did all the rituals of Hajj. He came to Sayyidina Umar. He said, do you think that I paid her when I carried my mom on my back, take her to the bathroom, serving her, feeding her, giving all the rituals of Hajj while I'm carrying my mom? He said, no, not even 1 minute of the time of the delivery. And he said, you know why? What's the reason for that? Because she was doing the same while you are young, and she was praying to Allah to let you grow up and stay healthy. But now you are doing this while you are counting the days when she's going to die. That's the only difference. So Allah said, Anishkur li wa liwalidayk. Be grateful to me and to your parents. Why? because no matter what we have done to our parents, wallahi, we cannot give them the right back. I told you about the golden ayah, وَلَا تَنْسَوُا الْفَضْلَ بَيْنَكُمْ. Do not forget the favors amongst you. And those are your parents. If you stay, and one of the things, I like Sheikh Ratib al-Nabulsi, Hafizahullah. Yesterday I was watching one of his lectures actually, and I'm following him. So he said, if you wanted Allah to give you success in this life, if you wanted Allah to give you all the goodness in this life, to be a good person, to be able to make it to Jannah, if you wanted Allah to give you success in your study, in your business, to get the good, the righteous wife, to have good children, he said, try to get da'wah from your parents. Make your parents make dua for you. And they said, why? He said, their du'as will make you enter Jannah. Don't you think that their du'as will make you earn money and have a successful business? Don't you think that dua that will make you enter Jannah, don't you think that the same dua can give you happiness in this life? The Jannah, and this is another expression, it's not hadith. It's just an expression from the scholars. They said Jannah is running underneath your parents. You can get Jannah under their feet. This is Jannah. So may Allah grant us this understanding. Allahumma ameen. So what's the only reason, what's the only case that Allah said, do not obey your parents? If they wanted you to disobey Allah, right? Okay. If they wanted you to commit shirk, وَإِنْ جَاهَدَاكَ على أن تشرك بي ما ليس لك به علم فلا تطعهما وصاحبهما في الدنيا معروفا. Listen to this. And I know that we have dinner tonight, and mashallah, one of the brothers, I will not mention his name. He said, I'm so hungry. He wanted me to finish quickly. Brother Mu'tasim. Okay. I will not mention his name, okay? Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay, you're still hungry. Okay, I'm hungry too. Okay. I will not mention his name. Okay. So do not tell me any of the secrets, okay? Astaghfirullah. He said that if they wanted you to disobey Allah, do not obey them. But how come nowadays, Imam, but two Muslims parents, they will order their children to obey Allah. Nowadays, we started to see something ajib. The scenario or the stereotyping that we had, that the kids wanted to disobey Allah and the parents wanted to stop them from disobeying Allah. Nowadays, we started to find some of the parents are ordering their kids to disobey Allah. He wanted to have a beard as sunnah from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. No, don't do this. He did not want to take house with mortgage. I don't want to take riba. No, they order him to take it. Why? Because we are about to go and introduce ourselves to the family of so and so. We wanted to tell them that you have a house. Even with mortgage, even with something haram, yes, even with something haram. Forget about it. And what's the exit from that? Oh, you have scholars, they differed about it. It's halal because we are here in this country. We cannot do anything. We are not living in a Muslim country. Okay. Sometimes the father is ordering his daughter to take off hijab. Why? Because you cannot find a job, you can find a husband while you are having your hijab. So what's the solution? Take off the hijab. I told you about many cases that I saw by myself. Wallahi, the daughters are calling and they are crying. Imam, we have been invited for a wedding. My mother is forcing me to take off the hijab. She wanted me to go with my hair, with my makeup, full makeup, not to dress properly, with modesty. Why? Because she wanted to find a husband for me on this wedding. She wanted to sell her daughter. Why? And now Allah said, do not obey them. Do not say, okay, Allah ordered me to obey my mother, so I will take off my hijab. Don't take off your hijab. Don't obey them. Because no obedience in the disobedience of Allah. No obedience for somebody who is asking you to disobey Allah. So how can I behave? Imam, I will not listen to them, but how? How can I react? Allah gave the answer. وَصَاحِبُهُمَا فِي الدُّنْيَا مَعْرُوفًا. Even if you will reject, never say bad word to them. Never curse. Never say bad word. Never react like harshly. Do not be like the one who is behaving like with a normal person. Even if you will refuse what they will say, even you will disobey their order about the haram things, do that with a nice way. You know, Mom, Allah had ordered me to obey you. But that's not, this case is excluded from the obedience. Now you order me to disobey Allah, I cannot make it. But at the same time, I cannot say something bad for you. You are my mom, and no matter what you have done, I will be good to you. You see? That is, and if it started to escalate, try to bring a family member to the conversation, to someone who have this connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to fix the situation out for you. And that's what we need to do. That's why my topic tomorrow for the khutbah, what the parents have done wrong to their kids. Like whenever we come to the Eid al-Adha, the story of Ibrahim and Ismail. You remember? قال يا أبت افعل ما تؤمر. Oh my dad, do whatever Allah had ordered you to do. Then the parents will look at the kids. You see, this is Ismail. You see, this is what Ismail said to Ibrahim, to his father. He obeyed he wanted to slaughter his son, and the son obeyed his father. Yes. But before asking him to be Ismail, to act like Ismail, did you act like Ibrahim? Like a man who is always asking his wife to be like Khadija. You see, the wives of the Prophet Muhammad, they were so obedient, they were so and so, they were okay. Before asking her to be like Khadija, did you behave like Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Before asking him to be Ismail, ask yourself, did I act like Ibrahim? That will be the topic for tomorrow, inshallah. May Allah bless us all. Allahumma ameen. Allahumma ameen ya Rabbil Alamin. Inshallah, next week, I think so, inshallah, we might continue Surah Luqman with the wasaya, with the advices. Inshallah, Rabbil Alamin. May Allah forgive us all. May Allah shower all of us with His mercy. Allahumma ameen ya Rabbil Alamin. Jazakumullah khairan. Brother Rashid, are you ready for the dinner, inshallah? Okay, the brother is inviting all of you, inshallah, for the dinner. I just wanted to thank every person who is bringing food to the brothers and sisters, showing kind of hospitality, this generosity. Remember the hadith that we mentioned during the Fajr Khatira? خيركم من أطعم الطعام. The best one of you, the one who feeds people food. And he is imitating the sunnah of the Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. Jazakumullah khairan. Barakallahu feekum. I want to thank Brother Mu'tasim for the dinner yesterday. May Allah bless you all. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.